I'm Miss Christina Frost, a sick chick who's been skipping leg day since the 80s. Today we have disabled storytime number 4. We are going down the autism subreddit hole, where we ask important questions such as, what's the dumbest reason you were told you can't be autistic because...
She's autistic, she can't help it.
Yeah, I'm autistic.
No, you're not autistic, Tina.
Have you been told that you're not quite autistic enough for people?
Don't play this game again.
Come on, look, how many toothpicks?
No, it just involves me cleaning up toothpicks.
100?
There's 3.
Hey, how many now?
Ugh, you're the worst kind of autistic.
So I think it is only fair that I do a dramatic reading of every comment. I'll start. Apparently, I can't be autistic because I display confidence. This person claimed to know that I can't have it because, I quote, I saw a kid at insert local elementary school here who's autistic and he's got no confidence. Mom, you can't be autistic because you write stories.
Anyway, since you're such a good writer...
Me. What?
Ugh, come on, Tina.
The hell?
Bring your friend fiction to life.
I got told by a psychologist once that they suspected autism, but I wasn't diagnosed till years later. Because guess what? I have no imagination.
They have absolutely no imagination! I'm the one who has imagination! I'm the one who's special!
I guess all these, story notes and world building are just something else then.
With Dungeons and Dragons dice?
Another commenter, me, has written stories since first grade and even took a creative writing class in college, which I got an A in, by the way.
Really? Get some sleep and come back when you're not so
Creative.
Should I repeat that, ma'am? I still think because you wear makeup is my favorite of the dumb reasons.
What is this, makeup? Why are you wearing makeup?
Good to know that Maybelline invented a cure for autism.
Chicken pox! Damn you, Bertram! I thought we called no biological warfare!
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's not autism. They never catch me stimming with my eyes on fleek. Maybe I'm not autistic at all. Maybe I just always loved makeup.
Makeup? How much makeup does she wear?
Who are you, Max Factor?
And another person commented that they could imagine sensory issues would be difficult with makeup, but not everyone has the same sensory triggers.
There's just so many things that I can't touch.
I'll touch the microfiber if someone else touches the wet bread. There are autistic people that like to rub felt. Great pickup line. Nice shirt. Is it felt? No? Well, it could be. High risk, high reward. Way easier for neurotypicals.
Nice shirt, SpongeBob. Huh?
And then you could also tell her that it's made out of husband material.
Reagan, honey, you really think one of your science experiments is boyfriend material?
Gigi, I made him out of literal boyfriend material.
Husband?
Yes?
What's that shirt made out of?
Velvet armor?
You failed. Go away.
Isn't that right, babe?
I'm programmed to agree with you, so yes, babe.
You can't be autistic because you make connections and have friends.
You don't have any friends. Why are you so worried about me?
I have friends.
Okay, this isn't about me.
My own therapist told me this one. Tell me your secret. It's called masking.
Shall we to battle?
Mask on. Get mask on. Mask.
Another psychiatrist again. You can't be autistic because you enjoy spending time with your boyfriend.
You don't think she actually likes it?
Subtle flush. Gesture amplitude increasing.
That's a no, right?
You can't be autistic because you like to give hugs.
Hug me! Hug me! Hug me!
And this one hits home for me because you're not good at math. Dyscalculia, by the way, is a very common comorbidity of autism. Can I count on my fingers? I remember being told my entire life, you won't always have a calculator with you.
I need a calculator.
You are a calculator.
I mean a good calculator.
You can't be autistic because you have a bad memory.
Okay, Rain Man. What cards are left in the deck?
Like, are you the Rain Man type, or are you the bash head through wall type?
3 jacks, a king, 2 8, definitely a 4.
Treat.
You can't have autism. You look pretty normal to me. I don't know, buddy. You look pretty stupid to me. Maybe that's why I look normal to you.
You look pretty stupid to me. Thank you.
I can't be autistic because I realized myself that I could be autistic And autistic people apparently never know they're autistic.
Unknown malfunction detected. Attempting self-diagnosis.
What's wrong with your system?
Imagine introspecting that whoever said that to you apparently can't.
A virus is parasiting my hard drive. File name I love you.exe.
Because I like to listen to loud music.
But I don't like it. It's loud.
And autistic people don't like loud noises. There's a huge difference between loud noises and music you enjoy listening to.
Oh God, is this what music sounds like when you're sober? Do I hate music?
No, this sucks.
Just like me, I don't like ugly loud noises, but I fucking love loud music. Because I hyperfixate on things that aren't dinosaurs. By the way, my favorite dinosaur is an Ankylosaurus. Because I always have a sore ass. Oh.
You like dinosaurs?
Yeah!
Awesome!
Excuse me, we only hyperfixate on trains.
You guys really saved our asses. You mean your cabooses?
Train!
I'm a train!
Dad, I was playing there!
You're not autistic because you make eye contact.
Eye contact!
Hey there! I'm not scared of your eyes at all! Eye contact!
And I can understand non-literal phrases such as, it's raining cats and dogs outside.
Robin, what did they make you call Tropical Storm Hector when it was raining cats and dogs? A hurricane?
Oh wait, you're meaning that it's not gonna rain cats and dogs? But I want a cat.
Rock me like a hurricane. Nice.
Unfortunately not. You have to go out and find where they're planted and dig them up.
Is that dog growing thumbs?
It's much less convenient. Like, yes, that is a thing. But it doesn't apply so literally that we can't understand metaphors and idioms.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's an idiom, a non-literal expression.
We're familiar.
We're very much capable of learning and understanding the concepts and realizing the patterns in words when it's used seriously or not, or hypothetically. It's very weird to assume an autistic adult wouldn't know an idiom when they hear one. We all took Literature 101, Brad.
Where's Brad?
Brad.
Like, we can legit learn to socialize, albeit slowly, and with great effort.
Cool crap fact, they're not actually hermits. They're pretty social.
When I was a kid, 7 years old, autism specialist told my parents I couldn't be autistic because I was capable of lying.
Can't believe I lied.
Mabel, it was for the greater good.
Yeah, the greater good.
Hello, police station!
Which led to not getting diagnosed as an Aspie until middle school. And that directly contributed to not getting any special skills coaching until 17, when it would make a large enough difference to be worth it.
Why are you helping me? I'm not your kid.
Our education system is failing us. You can't be autistic because you're not stupid. But instead of stupid, it was the R word, with the ED at the end. My mom said it.
You don't call people words. It's bad taste.
Joke's on her! Both me and my sister are.
Joke's on her.
You know, autistics have some of the worst dark humor I've ever seen. You can't have autism because you are a woman.
Mrs. Thompson here suffers from female hysteria. Lately, she has become willful and disobedient. She keeps saying, "Oh, I want the right to vote. I want to work outside the home."
Obviously, you would have bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder or panic disorder or anxiety or hypochondria or PTSD. I'm dumb. I misread that as mitochondria. I am the powerhouse of the cell. Therefore, I cannot be autism.
It's the powerhouse of the cell.
I kinda wanna put that in an ugly shirt in a death metal font with flames, trains, dinosaurs, rainbows. You can't be autistic because you have a vagina. So if I become a man, does that make you autism proof?
America, get your uteruses turned.
Best check your uterus, it may be wandering again. Clear case of female hysteria. And the one I'm currently dealing with, you can't be autistic because you should be sleeping.
You should all be sleeping.
So I will be wearing something different in 2 seconds. New outfit. New mic. Can we do that again? I guess this is part B. You can't be autistic because you're just not. Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Do you, like...
Do you always do this?
No, you can't be autistic because you're married. Wait until they find out my wife has ADHD and autism.
And that attitude? Autism.
I'm shiny. Now I'm just old. Holy shit, autistic people procreate? That's crazy. Next you'll tell me that we understand sarcasm.
Stop right there, you dirty alien! Oh God, I can read? What if I gain empathy? What if I learn things that force me to reevaluate my hardline conservative opinion?
And we have a sex worker here being told that she can't be autistic because she does that.
Wait, that's it! I'll fake it!
We can give you the whole girlfriend experience because we're so good at faking it. And then you'll always get the Karens that say, you can't possibly be autistic because you have a job, you have a car, you can drive.
Karen being Karen again, huh?
What? Well, you don't seem autistic. Without any explanation.
Care to elaborate?
No. Because I wear jeans.
Oh, wow. There she is. Wearing pants?
Newsflash. Autistic people don't always wear sweatpants. You may be wearing pajama pants, though. Because I don't like chess.
Chess we can.
Thanks.
Queen to d4. You sunk my battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
Because you're too stylish to be artistic. Autistic.
Not my style.
Autistic people don't have the mental capacity to care what they wear or look after their appearance. So automatically I know you're not autistic because you have pink hair.
But hey, why don't you have a pink spaceship?
I know I may just be a receptionist, but you don't look autistic, so I'm gonna deny your request for a diagnosis.
That would be a no. But I have dealt with a lot of receptionists before.
You are way too tall for an autistic person.
Hey, you guys. Peter, how tall am I?
You can't be autistic because you're not in a wheelchair. I do use one, but it's in the other room.
Anything with less than 8 limbs is considered disabled here.
Because I didn't have my diagnosis papers on me. We're supposed to do that? Maybe I should just, like, replace this then.
You know all those boy bands are fake, right?
Yes. I was told I wasn't autistic because I love to eat a varied diet. My niece is autistic, and she'll only eat hot dogs and nuggies.
Chicken nuggets.
I want to try the new ketchup nuggies from Burger King. You go out and not wear headphones. Sorry. That better?
So a radio telescope is like a telescope for your ears.
Got it. Headphones.
Nope, not headphones.
Exactly. Keep going.
I've kind of figured out that you don't look autistic really means I understand nothing about autism.
Mildly autistic super detectives everywhere.
Socializing is hard for everyone. Everyone suffers on this planet and just lives with it.
Fine, Marco. I'll just live with it.
Saying you have autism is just an excuse. I don't believe you're autistic because autism doesn't exist and everyone's a little autistic.
Both 100% true and also the worst thing anybody could possibly say.
What is it? Everyone's a little autistic, or is it a fable? A rumor?
No. Anything we do now is a rumor of a rumor.
And now we get into culture and sexism. You can't be autistic because you're queer. Because it's a well-known fact that only little white boys are autistic.
We have nothing in common.
Because I'm conventionally attractive, and men want to be with me.
Yeah, right.
Men can't get autism. That's a feminine thing.
This isn't about sexism. It's just that women aren't strong enough to be dragons.
You can't have autism because you're a woman. Which is it? And a fucking nurse of all people. You can't be autistic because you smile too much. Stop smiling, all of you. We aren't allowed to smile.
Why are you smiling?
Oh, look at those smile lines. I'm old enough to help them now. You're just too empathetic. I'm not pathetic.
The judge said I was the most pathetic person he'd ever seen in court.
Plot twist. Hyperempathy, which is a symptom of autism. And the reason I don't act autistic, Mom, is because of how much you shamed and abused me for doing authentic behaviors.
Why in the kitchen?
I do it everywhere! Stop shaming me!
You're not the victim here!
And then when bringing it up to Mom and Dad, you can't have autism, honey. Your dad and I both don't, so you don't. Me, dying inside.
My God, Eddie says, what's the good news? Doctor says, good news is she didn't get it from you.
I actually had my mom mention vaccine and autism at one point, and I shut her down and I said, if you say anything more about this, I'm not going to talk to you ever again about this subject. And thank you, Mom, for respecting that.
There's a lot of evidence to suggest there's a link between vaccinations and autism.
Lois, all that so-called evidence has been debunked.
Because I finally figured out there's nothing wrong with me. You can't have autism because you just lost a fucking hour of your recording. Reddit taught me a new thing today.
that I have hyperlexia. I speed read and read in paragraphs. I just always thought that was normal. You mean you don't do that? Weirdos.
I should have known you were too smart to fall for that.
I was always reading at advanced level, and nobody went any further than just calling me smart.
Really? What type of smart? Book smart? Because there are a lot of people who are book smart.
My mom said it was because I never acted autistic. I could never be my authentic, autistic self. Because I was shamed and abused into not.
Shame, shame, shame! Shame on you!
Tell you what, I'll go check that stuff out and you keep teaking about it.
I learned about it from TikTok because no one actually wants to talk about autistics with higher than level capabilities. Only my wife and therapist know, because I was gaslit for a significant portion of my life.
Hi. Oh, nice gaslighting.
About my dyslexia, and I'm never doing that again. You can't be autistic because you like to throw parties.
Wally Kogan.
Hey, I know you.
Please don't be an MLM, please don't be an MLM, please don't be an MLM.
We were in the same pyramid scheme.
Oh, don't remind me. Friends helping friends my ass.
I can just tell if someone's autistic.
I can tell.
Look, let's skip the foreplay.
Obviously, I can't have autism because I have Asperger's. My dad will still not listen to me.
We are happy to be here. He says, what's that? You heard me.
I'm sick of having this conversation. Somebody else want to try? He ain't listening to me. You are a product of me, and I do not have children with autism.
It's not a pet, it's a wild invalid.
Clearly you did. Autism is too disgusting for you to have it. My mom still thinks I'm disgusting, just not in an autistic way.
I have no daughter!
You're just doing it to annoy us and feel special. I know there's nothing wrong with you. Your dad was just abusive, and you're picking up these things from him.
It wasn't Dad's fault. The ape tricked him.
And I guess you can't be autistic if you enjoy learning.
He loves learning for the sake of learning.
My mom seriously thinks that my autism is just gonna disappear like the flu.
It's called a childhood phase.
Just let me autism, Mom. I haven't seen that phrase before, and I love it. I know what I'm gonna be walking around yelling this next week. It's not a phase, Mom. Just let me autism. Because I, a woman in my 40s, am nothing like the autistic 5-year-old boy next door. And you're not an exact carbon copy of Sheldon Cooper.
They look exactly nothing alike.
In fact, I find myself almost completely opposite in every category. Autistic people are nonverbal and violent. Are you violent?
If any of you survive whatever's violently attacking you now,
No, but I'm going to be.
I'll see you inside an oyster.
I talked to insert friend's name here, and she doesn't think you have autism. But we don't drill from your mouth. It's down my bra. Your daughter does not have autism. She's just throwing a hissy fit. Ma'am, I had to be taken out of class because the crayons I was coloring with felt wrong.
And then everyone was laughing, but in a gross way, which made me feel gross. Are people laughing with me or at me?
You can think critically and know what's right and wrong, so you don't have autism. We're pretty black and white, actually. We're pretty logical in that area, because I don't melt down.
I gotta talk to you in private.
That's because you don't see me melt down. And oh my god, this one's great. I guess I can't be autistic because I have normal size ears.
Big ears. Big earmuffs.
And I guess former President Barack Obama had it. The school psychologist, upon asking for my autism evaluation. 2 weeks into the school, he pulled up my grade.
100, 100, do I hear 100, 100 is up?
Obviously, we've had no tests or assignments, so I have 100.
Sold to the man with the hot sun.
And he only helps students that are failing. So by the end of the quarter, I was definitely failing and had to pull myself up with my bootstraps. My chemistry teacher corrected me because I said I was autistic. Apparently I can't be because I have good social skills.
But if there's two things I know about, it's chemistry and chemistry and chemistry.
A diagnosis from your chemistry teacher is probably a lot less expensive. You can't be. I've known you since middle school.
You marked every naughty child as nice!
Autism is just naughty child syndrome.
Look at the desktop.
If you're autistic, you would have commented on my laptop background.
I meant on the screen.
What the hell do they have as their background?
Yeah, I know. What do you take me for?
I can't have autism because I have ADHD, so all my autism is just ADHD-isms.
Coming up, autism. Is it real or just another excuse for kids these days to forget their manners?
What about my anxiety, Brenda? Just lazy, grow up. No one's gonna diagnose you with autism with that much trauma.
This smudge here that looks like my fingerprint? No, that's trauma!
You have grown way too much emotionally, and you wouldn't have been able to get through all this trauma.
You're gonna die.
Yes, son!
Do all autistic people just fucking die on their own? And then everyone's favorite sentence. Everyone is a little autistic.
I think you might have the autism.
I was diagnosed when I was younger but never told because they thought I would grow out of it. You know you can't have autism after 18, and it only affects you during school hours.
School's out yet, Trench.
I guess I can't be autistic because I'm a bitch.
Oh, don't comment on my order. We're supposed to be strangers. This is how I would talk to a stranger. A huge bitch.
I helped a friend out of an abusive situation, and autistic people apparently wouldn't do that because they don't feel empathy. Same reason as like you can't be human because you don't play basketball.
Fundamental basketball. That's what I've been saying.
But my friend is a human and he plays basketball. I just do not accept that you're autistic. Gotta love backhanded compliments. I don't know whether to thank them or be offended.
That sounds like a backhanded compliment.
Complissalts is what I like to call them. Part compliment, part insult. See what I did there? It's called an explain-a-brag.
Oh, mansplaining. Is that like manscaping?
But you can order your own food. How else do you think we eat? My therapist told me I can't be autistic because when I came in, I shook her hand and apologized for being late. As a Canadian, I don't know if apologizing and being sorry can be part of a diagnosis.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Canadian.
Yeah, I don't think I want you to be my therapist. You speak with a lot of emotion, and I heard you laugh once. You're just doing this for attention.
You just want attention.
And another because I made eye contact, but this time over video call. Like, where else are we supposed to be looking at when we're like zooming? And from my psychologist, verbatim. You're not autistic because we can have this conversation. As an ADHD person that was diagnosed late in life, I asked the health nurse what I should keep an eye on because I knew nothing about childhood ADHD and autisms, because I want to get my toddler help if he needs it. But she said, oh, you don't have to worry about that. He makes eye contact.
The kid's fine.
I left her alive, but it was a struggle. And apparently I can't be autistic because I take Prozac.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna write you a prescription for the drug.
Doctor, you prescribed me that Prozac. I've never been told that. I guess I'm too obviously autistic. I can see this one hurting the autistic community because I don't need as much support as others. And this shows exactly why autism is a spectrum.
It's not surprising. You were good at almost everything, except asking for help, which may be your downfall.
I didn't even get a reason. My doctor just laughed at me.
My brains hurt.
Yes, hypochondria hour.
So you guys know I use a wheelchair, but not everybody that uses a wheelchair uses it all the time. Rogers decided to come to my house. A nice young boy named Emmanuel. I yelled at the top of the stairs, I'm sorry, I'm in a wheelchair and I'm trying to get down, and he tries to open the inner door. His answer was, well, you didn't hear me. Yeah, I did. And I want his name and his boss's name, but he wouldn't give it to me. Well, I don't have to give you my name. It's not like you can run after me.
Does he have any disabilities you can make fun of?
No.
I actually got laughed at while he ran away. And I guess I'm gonna cut off last third of my video because I didn't get to finish it, and now I'm in tears. Guess what? Autistic people can feel things, sometimes even more. That's today's disability story time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Rogers, please let me know. I'm Miss Christina Frost. Thank you guys for watching. I've had a wonderful time other than that last little bit. I'll see you again. Lots of love. And I hope you never have to deal with Rogers.